What's up YouTube, it's Euphoria here. Today we are looking at using the Numark Mixtrack Pro 2 along with Traktor. Now, firstly I would like to apologize for the video quality coming from this right here. I have this camera which is an HD camera. I can record in 720p, which is what I usually use, but the touchscreen on it is broken and I cannot record, so I'm having to use my phone, which only does 480p. I apologize for that, but I can assure you, you will see everything that I'm doing in this video. So, Traktor and Mixtrack, here we go. Everything works as it should. Right, your play obviously plays the song. Your cue obviously deals with all that. Stutter works just as well. You can scratch. When scratch is on, when scratch is off, you just can bump. Actually, no, that's wrong. When scratch is on and the track is playing, that's obviously scratch. It is touch sensitive. That's nudge. Right, but when scratch is off, this does nothing, and I can tell you why. It's because when I seem to bump it accidentally when I'm doing all my effects and stuff, I seem to bump it accidentally, and it can either seems to jump the track out of beats, and if you've got sync up, then it's hard to get it back on. So when it's I have it completely off, but when it's off and this track is actually playing, then you can use it to skip to a point that you want, put into scratch, fine tune it up, and that's how that works. Then your crossfader obviously works as it should, your up faders too, your 3-band EQ just as it should. This works a little differently, this knob here, just to the nature of the way Traktor works. When you press this button, it just jumps between your the actual track list and then your folder list here. When you push back, which is how it works in other programs, it just jumps between like a long list and then your usual Traktor window showing the mixer and everything. And then load A obviously loads everything on this side, load B loads everything on this side. Yeah, everything works just as it should, just as normal, pitch bend, all that stuff, perfect. Now, to get to the fun bits, which is this here, you've got your loop, which I'll show you now. So loop in, loop out, right, then you've got re-loop here, and you've got this, which just halves the loop. Right, then you've got, if you press shift and this pad here, you'll see it doubles the loop. Right, now, these buttons at the top are used for effects. So you can see from here to here, they control the various different effects. And the reason it's these three and not these three is because of these knobs here. This is a dry wet knob, as you can see on the screen there, it's moving, right. Then each one of these affects whichever effect that you have. So it's turning the gate, this is it off in its lowest position. Change it up, it gets to fourths, eighths, sixteenths, and 32nds. With this pad, switching it on and off. Okay, and it applies to everything. The filter applies to everything. So let's have a quick look at that. I'm going to switch the gate on. Okay, and that's that. Now, they had cue points set up. Somehow you could access your cue points. I couldn't figure it out and I didn't like it, so um, I wanted to use these pads at the top. But of course they're already assigned to effects. I don't, there's a word for it that people do, and they mash all these different pads and they create like a new song out of it, and that's awesome. I don't use it for that. I just use it because I like to have cue point one as the intro, breakdown, second breakdown, outro. So how I set it up was Shift and effects 1 jumps you to cue point 1. Shift and effects 2 jumps to cue point 2, and the same for 3 and 4. Now if you're looking on the screen, I just set that up randomly. Um, this isn't actually a song that I would play. Well, it is a song that I'll play, but I would have the cue point set up properly. So that's about it really. My custom mapping you can find on my Facebook page. The link is in the description, as well as I'm going to link you to the default Traktor mapping file, which you can find on the Traktor website. I'll send you a link straight there. So that's pretty much it. Hadn't seen a lot of videos on it. Decided to do one because this is awesome. Honestly, I already had a copy of Traktor, so I didn't want to use Serato and have to update. I like Traktor because of the different effects that it has, and the effects are quite good. I enjoy them. So I wanted to use this with Traktor. Had my eye on this particular model. This was one of the more easily available ones in South Africa. Nice. If you guys don't want to listen to me talk, you're very welcome to stop the video here. But I just want to talk a little bit on everyone's got this software versus CDJs thing. A lot of the CDJ elitists, have this big complaint over this sync button, which was recently introduced into the Pioneer Nexus, if I'm not mistaken. And now, I don't know if you can see very well, but over there are two CDJs and a mixer. Now, I am a former CDJ elitist, even though I wasn't very elite about it. I've been, mixing house parties and birthday parties ages ago, like when I first started in clubs and stuff, with CDJs. And I just prefer the software. I'm new to this. This is my first step into the world of controllers, and it's new to me, but I really like it. I like the fact that, especially in South Africa, you go to a club and they're not all using the latest Pioneer stuff, so you can sit at home and work out your cue points and everything, save it on your SD card. Go to a new club you haven't played at, and they're not using CDJs with SD cards and all that kind of thing. You've got to use your CDs, and maybe you haven't, uploaded or burnt that new song that you just bought onto the CD. Now you can't play it. It's missions. It isn't an efficient way of doing things here. What's nice about the software and using the controllers is that no matter where I play now, whether it's at a club or in some guy's basement, it's going to be the same, and I just go with my laptop and this, go and play, and everything's cool. What's also good about it is that it's modular. If I want to change from Traktor to Ableton, I can do that and add some more gear to it, and make grow. You can grow with it, and I think that's the problem that we have with people, is that they really want to hang on to what's happening now, and they don't want to move. And that's something from our generation. When washing machines were first invented, and people used to hand wash their clothes, I can almost assure you that everyone was excited to go out and get a washing machine, and no one got hate for using a washing machine. And the option is open. I'm not saying CDJs are wrong or CDJs are old. No, not at all. People do extremely creative things with CDJs, and that's okay. If you want to use a CDJ, you're more than welcome to. But I think hating on software just because it's easier, it's easier, and I put that in inverted commas because it's actually not really that easy. I mean, the new CDJs sync everything for you. I've been DJing for ages. Um, I can beat match quite well. I don't want to sound like I'm, tooting my own horn, but I can beat match really well, especially if I'm playing people's birthdays. You're mixing all different kinds of genres. Beat matching is not that hard. I learned how to beat match in a month, and I mastered it, in the space of 6 months. It's not like it's the be-all and end-all of DJing, and people seem to jump on that so much, and they go like, if you can't beat match, then you're not a DJ. But what even is a DJ? Is a DJ just someone who plays music? You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my little rant on the whole beat matching thing. Um, I've used to be a CDJ fanboy. I still am, but I think this software thing is really good, and I'm really excited to test it out. I haven't actually tested it out yet. I keep doing stupid mistakes like leaving the filter on full and then pressing it mid-song, and then the music just dies. So I want to perfect it before I try it out. And thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, then I apologize. The quality is usually better. Um, yeah, so let me know what you guys think. You can leave your comments down below. And yeah, so keep well, everybody, and I'll see you guys soon.